Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation first impression on the new It Cosmetics Matte CC Cream. So if you would like to see a review and a wear test, please keep watching. So I've actually tried the original one, which comes in this silver tube right here, and then the illuminating one, which comes in like this pink tube. So I have tried both of these, but I do have dry skin, so I feel like after an hour, a couple hours of wearing them, they would start to kind of like cake up on my skin, and I don't feel like it did that when I first tried them. It was like after a few times of wearing them, I don't know. Maybe it was like the primer I was using, or maybe that's just how like these guys work. I'm not really sure. Let me know if that happened to you. But I did really like these when I first started using them. So when they came out with the matte one, I was really interested to see if it was going to do like what these started doing to me. So I picked this one up in the shade tan, I believe, neutral tan, and I did buy it when I was tan. I'm like pretty much have lost my tan at this point, but we're gonna make it work. So on the container, it just says your skin but better, CC plus oil-free matte, poreless finish, full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum plus SPF of 40. So I think as of right now, you can only buy this on Sephora or the It Cosmetics website. I did not see it like on Ulta or anything. So I went to Sephora to look up the information. So this does retail for $38, which is a little extreme. You do get 1.08 ounces, but it does have skincare benefits in it. So if you think of it that way, the $38 is kind of justified. So this only comes in 12 different shades. It could be better, obviously, but so it says that it's good for sensitive, normal, dry, combination, or oily skin. The finish is matte. On here it says the SPF is over 30, but on the bottle it says SPF of 40. It says it's a best-selling full coverage color correcting cream with anti-aging skincare, now oil-free with SPF of 40, physical sunscreen, and a 12-hour matte finish. So I wonder if maybe the other two I just showed you do have oil in them. Maybe that's why it started breaking up on my skin, because now this says now oil-free. So I wonder if that's what it was. So this says it was developed with plastic surgeons. It says it delivers color correcting full coverage anti-aging skincare, SPF of 40, all with a poreless natural looking matte finish that lasts. This multitasking, complexion perfecting breakthrough instantly camouflages skin imperfections including dark spots without creasing or cracking, and is clinically tested to reduce shine and control oil up to 12 hours. It says it's also infused with charcoal to detoxify, what's that? Colloidal clay to absorb oil, and tea tree extract to combat blemishes, plus an advanced anti-aging serum made of hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, niacin, hyaluronic acid, vitamins, and antioxidants. You'll see powerful results instantly and more dramatic results over time. So dang, it has a lot of claims. The suggested use is to apply 1 or 2 pumps to clean skin using the Heavenly CC Plus Skin Perfecting Brush, which I do not have. It said it can be used as a moisturizer, anti-aging serum, concealer, foundation, sunscreen based on your coverage needs. For best results, apply a smooth, even layer to your face, neck, and décolleté. Dang, that's a lot of information. This by far has more information than any foundation I've ever used. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin. I'm going in with my Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. Why is that so hard for me to say? This is the Thirsty Skin Relief. I love this stuff. I'm like, less than half is left. So I really like this. It just, I don't know. It's like a spray moisturizer. I really like it as well, like after I apply, I only use it in the morning, I don't really use it at night, but after I apply like my serum, my moisturizer, and my eye cream, I like to spray that like on top. It just kind of like locks everything in. Like that is definitely something that I will repurchase. I guess I'm gonna go in with this because I'm trying to get rid of it. This is the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. This is something that I will not repurchase because I just don't really like it. Plus, if that CC cream is as matte as it says and I have dry skin, I need like extra moisturizing primers. I don't know, it's weird though, because like my dry skin you would think wouldn't be able to handle matte foundations, but some matte foundations actually work on my skin and look pretty good. Like the forgot to breathe. The L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible looks really good on my skin, especially if I set it with the Coty Airspun. It looks so good. But anywho, so let's go ahead and use this. Maybe I should have worn a shirt that was like this just in case, but anywho. So let's do one side with the sponge. I think I usually use 2 pumps for my whole face, so let's do 1 pump for one side and we'll just see how it goes. So this is the shade right there. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. I'm just going to use my L'Oreal sponge. Okay, it doesn't look horrible, the shade. Ooh, but it is matte. Yep. So maybe it will look better blended in with a sponge, not a brush. I like how I say, oh, it is matte, like it's not supposed to be. Oh goodness. And then I'm gonna take the rest and go down my neck. I am getting my hair done today. I'm getting highlights so I can be all fresh for my New York trip. I'm not sure if you guys will see this. You'll probably see this video while I'm in New York because I'm going to pre-film it. But I wanted to be all fresh. But you know when you get your hair done, like all of this comes off. Like it just happens. There's like no way around it. So okay, so that is 1 pump. I want to say it's, I mean, I can still see like a little redness right here, but the coverage isn't bad. Like, I don't mind. Okay, I feel like I say this in every foundation first impression, but unless I am like, want full beat glam, then I want full coverage foundation. But I can settle for light to medium and use a full coverage concealer. So I would be okay with this, but I do want to see if we can build it up to full coverage. So I'm going to do 1 more pump on the back of my hand and put on there. It kind of has like a, it feels like the regular CC creams on the back of my hand, but then when I put it on my face, it feels like moussey. But I do like it. It's like, I hate when I have to like bring it down my neck because I'm like so paranoid it's going to get on my clothes. So I would say this is about 1.5 pumps and I think it's pretty full coverage. And I still have quite a bit left. I don't want to go too crazy because I really just don't want it to start like caking, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take the rest that's left on the back of my hand and a foundation brush. We'll just use this guy. This is the Morphe G36, so I'm just going to dip in the back of my hand. And this one doesn't smell like the other ones. Like I was telling you, the other ones smell like orange creamsicle. Like this one smells just like a regular foundation smell, so that's sad. I look forward to that scent. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need more. I don't know what's up with my lighting. Like whenever I turn my face this way, it goes dark. It's really annoying. So I'm gonna do 1 more pump and just kind of place it where I need it. Oh no, why am I using the sponge? Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna use the brush, but I think because I know I don't like it with the brush. Like I already knew I don't like this applied with a brush. Yeah, no, plus I feel like I got more coverage with the sponge, so the brush is out. Back to the sponge. So I think, depending on what tool you use, I feel like I could do my whole face and get full coverage with 2.5 pumps, which isn't terrible because I think I use like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 pumps when I use the regular ones. Ooh, if this dries down, that'd be awesome so I don't have to set it. Okay, so far so good. I like this. It is matte. Matte. Might be a little too matte for my dry skin, but so far so good. So this is what my skin looks like up close. I just want to look up close and see. I mean, it looks pretty good up close. It doesn't look like it's... Ooh, I think I went a little too crazy on my ears. It doesn't look like it's cakey. It looks like it's setting like really nice on my skin actually. But we'll have to see throughout the day, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some concealer. What do I want to use? We'll use this, I guess. Yeah, so let's use this Maybelline Master Conceal. I have this little cup right here of stuff that I know I really like and stuff that I need to use up because I've had for a while. So I have a couple concealers in there, brow products, stuff like that. So I know I like this concealer, so I think that'll be fair to test on top of this foundation. Normally I would use like an under eye corrector, but I don't think I really need one. Maybe I should have used like a more like illuminating concealer, like the Maybelline Fit Me, just because this foundation is matte. It would have been nice to have like a little bit of glow underneath the eye, but so far so good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It's still a little sticky actually, so I think I am gonna set it. I'm trying to use up this little guy. This is the La Prairie loose powder. I don't think I would repurchase this, honestly. Like, I feel like when I first got it, I loved it and I just don't really like it anymore. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and dip into this powder. So I just like dip in and then I kind of like bounce it around on the palm of my hand and then I press it in. But I'm not a big fan. I don't know. I think it's just because I haven't found a way that I like to, I don't know. It's like I don't really like putting it on with a brush and I don't really like applying it with a sponge. I'm just kind of just like, Plus I really like my Coty Airspun, so it's really hard to find something to replace that. I was really hoping though that the CC cream would dry all the way down so I wouldn't have to set, but it didn't. So to set my under eye concealer, I'm using my e.l.f. under eye powder. I really like this stuff too, but like no brush fits in this. It's just really frustrating. So I'm just gonna take this little brush and get out these little creases. And this is my favorite brush to set my under eyes. This is the Morphe M536. Then I like to go over my under eye with the Wet n Wild bronzer in the Reserve Your Cabana just to like brighten it up just a little bit more. So I'm just going to lightly dip in there and just pat on top, because I feel like whenever I use like loose powder to set my under eye, it like darkens my under eye for some reason. I don't know. I'm so matte, which I don't hate it, but I'm matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera. It is 11:24 right now, so I'm gonna finish this up and I will come back and let you know how everything went on. Okay, so I'm back. It's 11:47. Everything went on pretty nice. I feel like my bronzer was just a little bit muddy, I guess, but I just really don't think that La Prairie powder really sets my skin. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys everything that's on my face. For my brows, I used my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Blonde, and then to deepen up the tail of my brows, I used this ColourPop pencil in the shade Bangin' Brunette. To set my brows, I used the Essence Make Me Brow. I really like this stuff. And I need to actually set them right now. So then I like to go over with my Model in a Bottle eyebrow sealer, because I feel like that just like really sets them in place. So I needed to do that, I forgot. For bronzer, I busted this out. I haven't used this in forever. This is the Laura Mercier Ritual bronzer. It looks like this. This is super pigmented, so you have to use a light hand. I went way overboard with my nose contour with this, so that'll blend it out. For blush, I still don't know the name of this guy. I've been using it a lot lately because I really like the shade. This is from ColourPop, and this is what it looks like. It's just like an everyday blush, like it goes with any kind of look. Then for highlighter, this is my new favorite go-to. This is the Becca Parisian Lights. Oh my god, it's like a pink gold, but there's not like an overwhelming amount of pink, even though you might think, but I just think it is so stunning. Seriously, it's my favorite. For my eyes, I just went in with my Kylie, the bronze palette, and I just used these two shades right here. I think they're called Tiger Eye and Citrine, I'm not sure, but these two shades right here. For mascara, I used my YSL The Shock, which is like an old favorite of mine. It's so good. But since I had lash extensions, my lashes don't really hold a curl anymore. So, and I get lash extensions again in like 3 days, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but that is one of my favorite mascaras to set my face. I always do this. I use my MAC Fix Plus. I feel like that melts all the powders into my skin, and then to actually set my makeup, this is my new favorite. This is the Physicians Formula Instant Ready setting spray. I feel like this is a good dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter, so if you like that, check this bad boy out. For my lips, I was actually thinking this when I was applying this. I've been using this a lot lately too. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Pencil in the shade 04 Rose. If you like MAC Whirl, to me, MAC lip pencils are super drying. Like, I feel like they just tug on my lips, even though I really like the shades of them. They're just like difficult for me to work with. So if you like MAC Whirl or MAC Dervish, like those kind of colors, you need this in your life. It's super creamy. It goes on really well. It's so creamy that you could even use it as like an all over lip color if you wanted. And then this is my favorite liquid lipstick formula. This is the Milani Amore matte lip creams, and this is in the shade Sweetie. Such a pretty like nudie rose shade. I think these two complement each other like really well. If you're looking for a drugstore or any kind of like new liquid lipstick formula, check out these Milanis. I literally have raved about these for probably since I started my YouTube channel like 3 or 4 years ago. I really like these. I have like every single shade. Like, that's how much I like them. So I believe that's everything that's on my face. I hate wearing lower lash mascara, so I tried to like skip out, but I think I'm gonna add just a little bit. This is really good. This is the Rimmel Extra Super Lash Building Mascara from Rimmel. Did I say that already? This is nice. It doesn't transfer really. So I'm just gonna like literally coat like 4 lashes. I'm telling you, I really don't like lower lash mascara. Anyways, so I'm just gonna say it's 11:45. Everything looks really nice except for that brow. I need to fix that. Oh my god, you guys, I'm a hot ass mess. I just feel like there's a big gap right there for some reason. That's weird. So yeah, it's 11:45. I was done at I don't even remember. What time is it? Okay, so it's 11:45. What time was I done? I don't even know until I go back to edit this video. I suck at life. Anyways, everything looks really nice. I'm excited. I actually might bring this to New York with me, depending on how it wears throughout the day, because I feel like matte skin lasts longer than luminous skin. So if I really like this, I'm bringing this, and this will probably be my go-to foundation the whole time I'm there. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and I will see you guys back in a couple of hours. Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm stuck in traffic, so I figured I would just go ahead and vlog now. Look, I'm all blonde now, no more roots, thank God. So I've had this foundation on, I think for 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that, and I think it looks really good. I haven't really had a chance to look in the mirror just yet, but I figured I could zoom you guys in and we'll just look at it. Ooh, wow, it's way too close together. So I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, I just got my hair done, so I'm probably missing foundation around the perimeter of my hairline after she washed out the bleach, but I like this. It doesn't look cakey at all, and like I really think I'm gonna bring it with me to New York. Especially if I can wear a matte foundation and I have dry skin, that's pretty darn good, right? So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for like 2 hours. But I'll jump back in front of my Canon so that way I can zoom in and then you guys can really see. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still alive and I'm still wearing it. It's just, I'm still stuck in traffic. Ugh. Anyways, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys, so I figured I'd do a quick check-in on this camera. It's 8:52, so we'll just say it's 9 o'clock. So I've had this foundation on for, why can I never remember? I think 10 hours already. Has it been 10 hours already? I'm gonna keep it on till like 9:30, 9:45 just to make sure. But this is the first time I've actually been able to like look at my skin since I went to go get my hair done and I got stuck in traffic and blah blah blah. So I want to see. Oh my god, you can see everywhere it got wiped off from getting the bleach shampooed out of my hair. I knew that was gonna happen. But I mean, other than that, it's weird. Like on my forehead, it's starting to wear away, but it's starting to wear away nicely. Like I feel like you'd have to like do like, what's a double glance? Double look? Double take at my forehead to see that, to see if I was actually wearing makeup. Like the way it's like starting to fade, it's just starting to look like my skin. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation, so that's cool. It actually looks like it's starting to fade a little bit everywhere, but it's fading, just my skin is starting to show through. I think I need to do a wear test on the other two CC creams because I've never done a wear test on those. So I don't know if that's how those wear on my skin, but this is weird. It's like, it's starting to disappear, but not in a bad way. It's weird. It looks like it's just kind of like melting away from my skin and my skin's starting to come through. I don't know. This is interesting. But it does say that you can reapply throughout the day, so maybe that's what that means. It just doesn't wear for that long. But I think it did say 12 hours, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it said... Well, this says you can reapply every 2 hours. But I'm pretty sure when I was reading you guys the stuff off of Sephora this morning, that it said that it would stay for 12 hours. And I would have to disagree with that, even though I don't think it looks bad. But I do want a powder just for... just to see. So let's see. So I'm just going to powder my forehead and around my T-zone with my Maybelline Fit Me 220 Matte and Poreless powder. I love this powder. Like I keep it in my purse like throughout the whole year. Like I really like it to like do touch-ups throughout the day. Yeah, I got really oily on my forehead. Looks so good. Yeah, like if this is how it's just gonna like wear down throughout the day to where, like I said, it's just my skin pretty much showing through, this would be a good foundation to wear like all day, especially if you don't have time to do any touch-ups. Like I didn't really have time today, so I like it because it didn't like get cakey. Because you know, like if you wear a foundation for too long and it's just not very good, or you just wore it for too long, it starts to like cake and kind of patch up, get patchy and like break up and stuff. Like this didn't do it. Like I wish I could figure out a way to describe it better to you guys, but this didn't do that and I really like that. I'm sold. Matte and it works on my dry skin. Looks so good. Minus this chunk that's missing. We're gonna pretend like that's not there, but this looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this on again for, I don't know, 30, 45 more minutes just to see, because sometimes when you powder, like you just get oilier and oilier. It's like the second extra powder touches your face, like it just makes you oilier faster, I feel. So I just want to see if that's gonna happen this time, but so far so good. Hey guys, so I'm back for the final check-in. It's 9:45, so I've had this foundation on for like 10 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. And I powdered and it still looks really good, so it didn't make me like any oilier. It didn't make me any oilier or anything. So I really like this foundation. I did not like applying with a brush, so I'm never gonna do that again. But I thought it looked really good with a sponge, and since I'm dry skin, like I really like it. And I get really excited when I find matte foundations that I can use. The only downside, I feel like if you had dry patches, this is going to cling to it. Like I know it. I know it in my soul that this is definitely going to cling if you have dry patches. So if you're thinking about trying this out, I would definitely get a sample first because it is a little pricey, especially if you're dry skin. I think if you have oily skin, you're really going to like this. But I would definitely get a sample first and or exfoliate a crap ton out of your skin so you don't have any dry patches. But I really like it. I'm interested in getting like a lighter shade of this because this is only going to work for a little bit longer. But yeah, I like this. I like it 10,000 times more than the regular CC one and the Illumination one, or Illuminate, what is it? I don't know. I like it way better than those two. Like I was telling you guys at the beginning, like those two make me look kind of cakey like within an hour or two of wearing it. This did not do that. So I definitely prefer this over that. So let me know if you guys have tried this foundation in the comments below and what your skin type is and how you applied it and stuff like that. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this foundation first impression, and please subscribe on your way out if you would like to see more of me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.